lot of men are becoming lazy in dating because there's no appreciation for what they do. And now women have these super high entitlement level thoughts that they deserve to be brought to freaking Bora Bora on their first date. And it's like, who are you to even ask for that? What value have you brought to that man? It's the audacity. So be grateful that you got some food, and be grateful that a man put in enough effort to take you somewhere. And that's the problem. I would rather go for a walk in the park and drink a smoothie, to be honest.
The internet is going to comfort you heavily.
I think these girls that feel like the date that they take you on defines the man that they chose, they're full of crap. It's absolute BS. I think that it's a woman that's looking for the bigger, better deal, that has the audacity to say, I can't believe you want to bring me to the Cheesecake Factory. Heifer, you should be glad you're getting a meal. Because a lot of these dating scammers that literally go on a date every night just to be able to eat something, you're lucky you're eating tonight because you probably can't afford to do it yourself.
Yo, what's up guys? Back again with another video for the Passport Bros. First and foremost, please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. It helps the channel a lot and I appreciate it very, very dearly. Now today we have our good sis here speaking that good word for the birds, speaking a good word against the birds, the sisterhood of birds, and standing up and speaking up for the men that try their best, bring so much to the table, do the best that they can with what they have, and yet still don't get the appreciation, love, and respect in which they deserve. Because modern women today, modern Western women, let's be clear, today are more selfish than ever before, have shown a level of quick break. Guys, I just wanted to introduce to you the free money making guide to become a passport bro and sustain your lifestyle overseas. How to make money as a passport bro working remotely. Get your guide now. Join the community. Lack of appreciation, lack of gratitude for the very men that are doing so much, bending over backwards, jumping over the moon, jumping over the stars, flying like Superman just to even give you a meal. And yet the men are still not getting the respect, the appreciation, the gratitude in which they deserve. So now the men themselves have put their foot down. They're saying no more. They're saying, I'm done. I'm fed up. I'm done with the lack of appreciation. I'm done with the lack of gratitude. I'm done with the lack of thanks. Any little thing, no matter how big or small, regardless, will seem as if it's nothing at all if a Western woman, a Western modern woman, is determining the value of what it is. Because these men, no matter what they do, will always fall short of the expectations and the standards of what these Western women are setting forth, as unrealistic, as out of this world, as delusional, as outer worldly as their expectations and standards are. They still expect men to jump over backwards, jump through the moon, speak Spanish, do cartwheels while blindfolded in order to just meet these expectations and meet these standards. But that within itself is the very reason why the men have just given up and they're just saying, no more, I am done. And I'm gonna run away from women that act like that, talk like that, speak like that. And then these women will say, oh, these men, they don't They don't put any effort into today. They're not intentional with their pursuit. They don't chase women. They don't approach women. They're not intentional. They don't do anything to they're not like the men of yesterday that they used to do so much. They used to court women. Like, men don't court these days. Men don't do anything to actually put effort in to a relationship today. Why would they? Why should they, when anytime they do that, they get zero respect, zero thanks, they get nothing but disrespect. How dare you? You taking me to the Cheesecake Factory? Do I look like a Cheesecake Factory type girl? How dare you? A walk. So for a first date, a baddie like me, you gonna try to take a baddie like me on a walk? How about you walk up out my life? That's the type of responses that men today are getting by just simple gestures to just show that they're interested in a woman, or interested in spending time with you, or interested in, getting to know you. Something as simple and as genuine hearted as going for a walk, or taking her out to, grab a bite to eat, or grab a sandwich. If it's not a 5-star restaurant, if it ain't Benihana's, if it ain't the restaurant that Beyonce was eating at last week, it's not good enough. You are not good enough. That's how these Western women feel. That's how they treat these men. They treat you as if you're a peasant, as if you're not good enough because you're not jumping over the moon, busting a bag, spending a bag, losing all your money on them and using all of it on them and only them. They feel as if it's not good enough. You're not good enough. So they're going to look left, right, and look to all the other ninjas. So they feel as if they can do better. But oftentimes, even those other men that they will consider better don't even want them either. So they're going to be back to square one, back to being single. Or you just deal with the ones that are actually doing what levels of effort that you can get, and just take what you can get. But then they're going to say, oh, I'm not settling. Well, then maybe you should settle for being alone. Because that's exactly where a lot of these Western women are going to end up with, because the type of men that they want are not necessarily the type of men that want them. And then the type of men that do want them, they are being picky, are showing a lack of appreciation, are showing disrespect towards those exact men. Despite the effort that they're putting in, they feel as if it's not good enough. It's not up to a certain level, a certain expectation that they themselves set for themselves, no matter how delusional, no matter how unrealistic that expectation may actually be. If it actually might not be reasonable for someone who literally just met you, you don't necessarily care. And that's the problem. Because when you show a lack of care for these men, what do you think that these men are going to show to you and show for you? The same lack of care that these women show to these men is the same lack of care that these men are now showing back to these women. That's the very reason why women are complaining, oh, men don't show intent anymore. They don't take women out on dates. They don't court women anymore. Like, they don't do the things that men used to do back in the day. Like, they don't actually show effort anymore. Like, man, they do the bare minimum. Of course, because you don't care about them and you're not appreciating them for doing anything. Whether they do the bare maximum or the bare minimum, regardless, you're still not going to care. You're still not going to show them the appreciation, love, and respect in which they deserve for doing this. No matter how big or small, it does not matter. Because these women will never be satisfied. These modern women will always be looking to the next man, the next dude, the next thing that she can get. More. And then some more. And men are starting to see this, and we're starting to see a pattern of this, and we're just fed up. We're done. We're not going to keep on with the ring around Rosie, doing everything to your beck and call, especially for the type of women that they themselves bring absolutely nothing to the table. The ones that they themselves say, I am the table, basically meaning you don't have nothing to bring to the table. 0 for 0, nothing for nothing. Nothing.net, nothing.org, nothing.nation. Nothing for nothing, just nothingly nothing. Nothing for nothing. Special for nothing. But they want everything. They want you to bring everything to the table. It does not make any sense whatsoever for the men from their perspective to be doing all this but getting 0 in return. So guys, please heed this warning. Listen to this woman speaking her wise words and continue doing nothing for those same women who bring absolutely that, nothing. If it ain't foreign, it's boring. If it ain't foreign, I'm ignoring. Thank you, guys.